So the title of this video is I'm a 37-year-old car salesman and the struggle is real. The reason why I make these videos is I usually make them in right before I head into the office is because I have these thoughts in my mind, and every time I go in, I always remember when I go into work, like how blessed I am, how fortunate I am to go into a dealership, to go into a career where I feel so fulfilled. And I basically have this business that I own, pretty much. Now, I don't own the building, I don't actually own the dealership, but I treat it as if it's my own business, and it's given me results like I'm a business owner. It's paid me like I'm a business owner. But for a lot of you out there, the struggle is real. A lot of you guys right now are in this industry, a lot of people are crushing it, but a lot of you guys are also struggling as well. And that's why I make these videos, is because you have this opportunity to completely change your life, to make six figures, to make 150, 200, honestly, which is not that difficult to do. But the reason why you're doing it, the reason why you're not doing it is because a couple of things, and that's what I really wanted to share with you guys today. And if you can start doing these things, I guarantee you will start seeing your paychecks change, your life change, your attitude change. You remember that there's a saying that goes that if you treat something like you did at the beginning, there'll never be an end. And you remember that first day when you got involved in sales, how many dreams you had, goals, ambitions, how excited you were when you first walked into the dealership? Do you still have that excitement every single day? When I walk into the dealership every single day, I go to work. It's not like the typical 9-to-5 job. Like when I go to work, I'm so excited. Every day is completely different. I wonder how many records we're going to break. I wonder how many cars we're going to sell today. It's like a sport, and you never get sick and tired of it. Just like the great athletes, just like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, they had to retire because of their age, but I guarantee you if they had a choice, they never would have retired. In this game, I'm fortunate enough to be involved in an industry where I never want to retire. This is something that excites me. This is what keeps me honestly mentally sharp, keeps me in shape, it keeps me on my feet, and keeps me going. But I want the same for you as well. And I think the number one thing is that if you want to take any notes, or if you want to remember anything, is that the reason why you're not winning right now, or why you're struggling, is because of your daily habits. Okay? When you go to work every single day, honestly, be honest with yourself and be honest with me. What actual work do you do? What actually do you do that's pushing the needle forward? Okay? And do you do the same things every single day? So, do you have what's called daily non-negotiables? Do you make a certain amount of calls every day to the service customers? Do you post all of the fresh trade-ins on Facebook Marketplace? Okay, do you do something every single day to take care of your health? What are you doing every day to train, to sharpen yourself, sharpen your skills? If you want to know what the daily non-negotiables are that I usually set out for my guys, you can text me at 778-928-0430. Ask me any questions. Usually me and my team get together once a day and we answer all of the questions that you guys have. So you can text me on there at 778-928-0430. But one thing that I would do is right now, honestly, have a real conversation with yourself and look at your daily habits. What work are you actually doing every single day? I'll tell you the schedule of a typical car salesman. Okay? They walk into the dealership. They didn't plan the day before. Okay? So they've already failed. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Okay? So you've already failed before you even got into the dealership. But then what they usually do is they go to the coffee machine, get a coffee, sit at their desk, turn on the computer, and just fuck the dog all day. It's literally what they do. They don't post on social media. They don't post on Facebook Marketplace. They don't follow up with their clients properly. They give up on nurturing. Like, the money is in the follow-up. The amount of you guys that give up on following up on clients, like, you got to understand, like, the amount of you guys who give up on following up on clients after a month, after 4 texts, after 5 emails is fucking crazy. The money is in the follow-up. But do you have a schedule where you actually remember to call your clients? A lot of you guys use your CRM to remind yourself. I never did that. I always used my Google Calendar. Okay? Whenever I wanted to follow up with a client, the day that I would follow up with the client, the very next day, the very same day, I would put in my Google Calendar as a reminder, reminding me when I needed to message or email the client the very next time. I would never leave it up to chance. That's why I was so good. That's why my guys are so good at what they do at the dealership that I work at right now and in the community. But use your Google Calendar. Don't rely on your CRM. But what are your daily habits? Be truthful. Be honest. Don't lie to yourself. You look at your habits. If you show me your habits, I could tell you typically what your paycheck is going to look like. The next thing is the objections. Okay, you get hit every day with the same objections. I need to think about it. Your price is too high. I'm getting a better deal elsewhere. I need to talk to my wife. This payment is too high for me. I can't afford this. I'll come back and see you next week. Right now is not the perfect time. How long are you going to keep getting hit with these objections and not knowing how to overcome them? How long are you going to keep? It's like you're in a boxing ring and you know the punch that is gonna be coming. It's gonna be a left hook. It's coming, but you decide to just sit there and just take it every single day. You get the shit kicked out of you every single day. How do you feel about that? How does that make you feel? That you're gonna be getting punched in the face every single day, but yet you decide to do nothing about it. You still don't even know how to overcome a simple objection, like when a client says, "I need to think about it." Look, I'm not trying to be harsh on you, but I'm trying to give you a wake-up call because I want to see you win. I want to see you succeed. If you're involved in this industry, it can give you a beautiful life, but if you don't take it seriously and treat it like a profession and stop treating it like an amateur, this industry will give you nothing back in return. It'll actually chew you up and spit you back out. So the second thing that you need to start mastering is that you actually need to go and get an education. You actually need to go and actually learn something. If you want to master this industry, learn how to overcome these objections, the common objections. And the third thing is a lot of you guys don't even know how to use the phone. You don't know how to call customers. You don't know how to call service customers. You don't know how to call leases that are expiring. You don't even know that you can call customers whose leases are expiring. There's clients that lease vehicles whose leases are now coming to an end, and the number one reason why they got a lease was so after the third or fourth year, they could get into a new vehicle. And they're waiting for you to call them, yet you're not calling them. There's clients out there that have high interest rates on their cars right now, and they're waiting for somebody like you to call them and let them know that you can possibly drop their interest rate on their loan, and they will come in and gladly sign because they don't want to pay a shit ton of interest on a vehicle. Do you know that? Do you know there's customers out there that are waiting for you to call them to approach them to buy their car? Because maybe they can't afford their payments anymore, or maybe they want to downgrade, or maybe they need to upgrade. They're just waiting for you to call them. But you don't call them. You sit at the dealership waiting for people to walk in, and you wonder why you're getting the results that you are. Look, this is a fucking wake-up call. If you're in this industry right now, wake the fuck up. Take advantage of what you have in front of you, because this opportunity will not be here for that much longer. Look, if you're getting some value from this, the reason why I make these videos is to motivate you and hopefully give you a little bit of a kick in your ass and to get you going on the right track. And everybody needs it. I need it as well. I'm not perfect. I have mentors who kick my ass every single day. And this is what motivates me to go out and perform at the level that I do. But guys, if you guys got some value, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, I'll see you later.